Hi, it's Jenny from Makeup Cleaning and Cats. So I was gonna do the Project Pan sit down video. It's January still. Anyway, my husband's coming home from work and I feel embarrassed doing my video when he's home. So anyway, I still wanted to share my makeup. I did red eyeshadow. I kind of did it quickly, so like it's like very messy. Wearing a blush with a lip oil, and I hit pan on the blush because I did the cotton swab method. It actually looks pretty. I felt like it needed the lip oil because it was pretty dry. I feel like the red one looked better like on its own. And I think I'm gonna shower because my face feels itchy. I might have to discontinue using 3 things: the oil cleanser, conditioner, and the niacinamide gel masks, because it's one of the 3. I have a feeling it might be the oil cleanser, and a lot of people like rave about the haru oil whatever cleanser because Saiwoon, like if you like rinse it off with water, it like goes away. And I feel like I don't feel much residue after I rinse it off with just water. I mean, I still like use other cleansers after that one, but anyway, kind of annoying that it's not working out for me. It also could be the gel mask though, because niacinamide, I don't know, I don't really trust it. But anyway, on my skin at least, you know. Yesterday I ended up taking a shower and then redoing my makeup later to do the Project Pan thing, so it was very similar but different lip thing. I wasn't gonna do a Project Pan vlog, but I guess I still like doing them even if people don't watch them. But then it's just, I guess the other thing is just that it's time consuming to edit stuff, and then it messes my hands up and I get distracted and all that stuff. Let me just complain about something. I have skincare on. This is really drying. I think the Panoxyl cream wash is way stronger than the bar. The lighting's pretty bad in here. There's like these things here. But anyway, I used the Wedding Project Pan and then a red and a brown mixed together on the crease. Okay, so I'm back for my aunt's birthday. So before I left, I ended up mixing, I want to say sour cream all the time, but I ended up mixing 2 lotions, which was this and a little bit of a Eucerin one. The Eucerin one is not mine. But anyway, this is just super fucking thin. It didn't really help. And I also didn't want to like completely waste the other one, you know, because it's not mine. But anyway, maybe it'll be more motivating to use. I don't know why I'm so cold. I'm so tempted to buy the plant therapy one, even though I'm not done with this. I might still, just because it did help me with chronic pain too. But I mean, I have icy hot too, right? This feels really fucking dry. I think the Panoxyl cream thing is really fucking strong. I should have maybe gone back to the 4% or continued to buy the bar. So yeah, so I think I'm actually gonna shower and do the dermal sheet mask because yeah, I'm dying. Also I'm like very sleepy, but I want to study still. My nephew is freaking adorable, but I think he just like drained me. I think it is gonna be 9 soon, but still I'm surprised I'm so sleepy. Okay, so I'm wearing the dermal face mask. It does feel stingy too, and it feels actually way thinner compared to the Dr. Jart and the gel one. Like it feels more like a toner than serum, you know, but I don't know. I was gonna say that I ended up giving 4 of these away. I put 2 in one gift bag and the other one in the other gift bag. I still haven't seen my friends. So yeah, so I still have Christmas presents left over. So I only have 2 of these now. And then I bought a pack of these for Christmas to gift away. And I still have maybe like 5 of these, I think. But I don't know, I think it will be a repurchase. But yeah, anyway, this has been burning for like the past 2 days, like right here. So hopefully maybe using this a couple times will fix that. And I guess I'm just gonna use the Panoxyl like here where I'm starting to get breakouts. I was thinking maybe it was the oil cleanser, but maybe it's just hormonal. I also was suspecting the gel mask, but I'm also just okay with gifting, you know, half of the pack, and then I used up 2 and I still have 2 more. So yeah, I'm cool with that. All right, so picnic MOTD. I'm breaking out more everywhere, not just here. So cool. Back from the park, my makeup's gone for the most part. I still haven't showered. But yeah, we walked for a while. It was actually kind of nice. We ended up eating like at the end in like a little park bench. But anyway, I saw this really cute little like fairy thing. Anyway, it was very cute, so I wanted to share that. Yeah, I have a migraine right now. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit, shower, and then maybe do the sheet mask before bed. It's kind of late though. I have my, maybe I should at least trim my nails. We're going to a birthday brunch thing for my aunt tomorrow, so I'll probably do the same makeup. All right, so brunch MOTD. I feel a little pissy that I did not get to dry my hair, but partially my fault. Anyway, okay, so I meant to include DIY projects in the sit down project plan video and I forgot. The second half of January, I pretty much just worked on this thing and I never finished it because my chronic pain flared up and then I got busy. But anyway, I decided to do it because I decided to finish it today. A little messy right there. I used like a baby pink color. This was a bathroom curtain thing, but I didn't really need the clear one. So anyway, DIY'd it. I was gonna put something here, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. And like even this is like not perfect or whatever. It's not needed, right? This is what it looks like usually, and now it looks like that. Somewhat more aesthetic. Doesn't fucking matter. But anyway, let's see how it looks in the bathroom. Okay, ended up adding a bow after all. It's on top of the toilet, by the way. I don't know if he thinks these are his snacks. It's needles. Alright, so some updates. I finished 2 of these. My skin is still struggling dryness-wise. I did not use the Panoxo cleanser yesterday. I'm just gonna use the green cleanser. What is it called? Glow Recipe. I'm gonna be opening this one pretty soon. And I've been going super hard with this. So I've been using it on my cheeks as I've showed. Yeah, it hasn't been itchy, so that's good. I think, like I said, I think it's just that I was emotional and so I cried and I just rubbed off the glitter. Anyway, so it hasn't been itchy since that one time, so I think we're good with this one. This is kind of unorganized. I did the project pan video and I just kind of shoved stuff in there. But anyway, I'm looking forward to switching this off. This is kind of more of a masculine scent, it was like a nice scent, but I'm tired of it. This scent is not that bad, but I'm just not into it. And yeah, so I'm probably gonna stop using this. So I'm probably just gonna use this 2-3 times. This is actually pretty low. It was expensive, but I guess it has lasted me a while. And what was I gonna say about this? I don't know. So usually I do like 2 and then 1 or 1 and 1, but now I've just been doing 2 or 3 of that one. For the oil cleanser, I guess I have used it a couple times. 1 for a liquid lipstick and 2 to shave my eyebrows and for my nose, because sebaceous filaments and stuff. Also, this is not cutting it. I feel like this is not hydrating enough for my skin right now, so I've been tempted to get another moisturizer, but I'm just gonna try and continue doing both of these so that my skin gets better. Like I said, it's just right here, which I'm actually wearing them right now. It's like 11 p.m. No, it's like 11 a.m. on Monday. I'm kind of thinking about doing the 50 shades of black, but only doing 5 products for the next quarter. So I've been trying to figure out what items to use. So this is a contender, this one, and probably a mix of makeup and other stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Okay, so I ended up doing my makeup. I was watching It's Steph's video and I thought her eyeshadow looked really cute, so I did the purple and peach that she had on that video. And I'm using the lip oil, but also I put it here to see if that helps, because I did do that last night, but I forgot to say that. And then I'm using the eyebrow tint, and I feel like it's too much. I don't know. And I feel like with my bangs, my eyebrows look weird, but without them, well, now it looks different because I have the tint on, but I don't know. I'm still struggling with the bangs or no bangs thing. Whenever I clip them and then the next day I have them down, my husband always compliments me. So I'm like, maybe he secretly doesn't like it when I pin them down. So yeah, so that's one thing. But then I can't just wear them like this, but also I'm getting like stuff on my forehead, so I kind of do want to cover it, and maybe the bangs are making it worse, right? But yeah, also I was trying to see if I should just go shorter, because I really did like it at first, but then I felt like my eyebrows again looked hella weird. I've always been super self-conscious about my eyebrows, and I for the most part got over it, but now it's getting to me again. I don't know, they've always just been way lighter than my hair color, just because they're like, they kind of go like this, you know, like they're bushy, but they're not filled in, you know. And yeah, I sometimes do use that eyeshadow, which, by the way, I forgot to say that I rolled out 2 things for my project pan, and then I was like, wait, I don't have that much makeup stuff, so I rolled this in like after I recorded the video. And like I said, I'll do it like this for now. So I've been using the bottom dark brown and the red one a lot with the pink eyeshadow I was talking about, and then the one with the big ass pan I use for work and for my eyebrows. But my eyebrows, I have not been filling them in, but I really love this shade as just a regular eyeshadow for work. And I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna be really sad once this is gone. So I was like, if this is gone and this is gone, then I won't have any other eyebrow stuff. And even this is a little bit too warm for my eyebrows. I just feel like this is like a really nice cool tone brown. So if anything, maybe I could buy like an eyebrow powder quad thing that I could use as both eyeshadow and for my brows. But then I'm like, maybe I should try a roll-on thing. So I kind of want to explore with eyebrow stuff. That was oh, also, I finally watched a few episodes of Sailor Moon. I did not get into it. I understand the Band-Aid reference now though, so that's cool. So this is the one that I used on my eyebrows just now, and I was thinking of adding this in the project pan, but I don't know. We'll see. It's opaque, so I can't really give you a progress, and I don't really like weighing stuff, to be honest. Oh, apparently expires in 2028. Okay. A bad thing that I did, which I don't, but I ended up putting eye drops in this to see if I could just continue using this, because I had said like I probably could have used it more after the 6 months, but anyway, it was getting pretty dry. I mean, it was pretty dry, so I added eye drops to see if perhaps maybe I just continue using it, because I don't like this, and I could just buy another one, but I don't know. And right now I'm actually wearing this on the top lashes and then this one on the bottom, because usually if I end up getting a sty, it's on my top lid. The only thing is that I think the styes that I've gotten in the past is because I touch my face with my fingers, you know? Like I probably am like itching. I'm probably like scratching my eye or something. So I don't think it's makeup related, which I know y'all might think it's bad. But anyway, I don't know. I kind of want to try and do a makeup no-buy without calling it a makeup no-buy. I just want to see how long I can go without buying makeup. So I think this might be a struggle to use on the bottom lashes because the applicator is so big. So we'll see. And you know, I haven't been able to test this out because I had already done the mascara. So probably would not do this tomorrow for work. So maybe Wednesday. There's been some like other frankening stuff that I want to do. Like for example, this one I was like, what if I try to make it into a full magnetic palette? Because it is technically magnetic because I made it magnetic, but I was like, what if I just cut into it and put a magnetic thing? But I don't think I have enough of the magnetic not floor but the strip or whatever, so I would have to buy stuff, and then if I buy it, it's gonna be like 5 of them at a time, which I guess I could probably DIY some of it for like band merch or something, but I don't know. I hope that I end up finishing this foundation this month. I don't know if the silver is part of it or not, so we shall see. And I feel like I'm probably gonna end up missing this, even though it's kind of hard to blend, but again, with the sunscreen it works. And then this I've worn maybe like 3 times because I just really wanted to open it. So I have used this, and I feel like I'm gonna be like, oh, I missed the other one. So annoying. And then I have an apricot and the poppy one. I was thinking about basically cutting it in half and putting half and half in this one compact, and the other half and half do more lip things. This lip oil is really nice and it smells really nice and all that stuff, but like Oh, see, now it kind of looks like there is some progress just because of the flowers kind of. Anyway, because it's clear, I kind of struggle with this one. But then I usually don't wear any lip product anyway, like even to going out, you know, for brunch. I don't think I even did anything. You know what I mean? And I don't know, I've just been like tempted by lip products lately. So yeah, so that's why I'm like, maybe I should frank in more stuff so I don't buy stuff. Blush stuff is just gonna be hard to do, so I think it'll be easier for me to use it up as a lip product. I feel like I'm starting to get over blush, which is like, what? But yeah. And yeah, I've been really liking using this on my cheeks. I really hope that I finish this. If I don't finish it in the quarter project pan, I will move it into the long-term one, but also I really hope that I finish it. I ended up trying out the mascara on my bottom lashes, but I had already done like a coat, and then I put them on the top one. And first of all, I think I put way too many eye drops. I think I did maybe like 3 or 4. I guess I'm like, if I follow the 6-month rule for mascara, then that means that I would have to follow the same rule for eyeliner and everything else. So it's like, why am I drawing the line there? But either way, that mascara was pretty dry, so I guess I'm okay with letting that one go. But I do not like the Revolution mascara. I already have to make a purchase for a cat carrier. So I was kind of looking a little bit, and I guess like the Maybelline eyelash primer is off a few bucks. I guess it's like less clumpy than regular mascara. I'll probably end up moving the Revolution one into the Declutter Purgatory bag. So I ended up mixing a little bit of the top coat into here, and I think it looks pretty good. Like, it's definitely a lot less chunky. I added a little bit into here, and I don't know, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to get these top guys. This, I think, kind of fell out when I added more, and also with the toothpick I like mixed it in. It's been a struggle removing the glitter, but I give up. My wrists are kind of hurting, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then in this thumb, which you can't really see, I used this one. I think I might try to finish this. I'm getting way too fucking distracted with stuff, so I'll try to remember to take a picture if I end up painting my nails. But anyway, I think I'm just not gonna update y'all for a bit, just because I'm obsessing too much over shit. And I don't know, I don't even want to do a deep cleaning video. I have so much stuff to do, and I didn't do anything, and I'm getting distracted with this, and I don't know, I just feel like shit, basically. I've been having existential crisis lately too, so anyway. All right, and I guess just one last thing. As for the mascara, I think because of the eye drops, it's like not drying. So there's that. I think I am just gonna buy the eyelash primer when I buy the cat thing. All right, so I was freaking out for no fucking reason. I just had my class. Ended up moving the lotion back because I'm so annoying. Yeah, so I used a little plastic bag, and then I funneled it back in here, and I have it like this so that I can use up what's on the lid easier, and then the side. But I feel like I'm still gonna have to. Anyway, so obviously I lost some product moving it around and shit, but yeah, it's actually not bad. I think we're maybe down here. I'm still determined to finish it. Ended up redoing my makeup. I can't remember if I said that. Oh, I think I did tell you that I used the mascara with the eye drops, and I just did eyeliner and the mascara, and I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, this wasn't drying. And then also, like, I got some on my lid and stuff because, you know, yeah. Also, now I kind of like this look. This is just the eyeliner and the mascara, the purple eyeliner. So yeah, also I keep thinking that I should quit YouTube, at least for like the Lent period, because I'm getting too fucking distracted. And today, anyway, so I had the class, and the class wasn't even that bad, and now I'm like, now what? Which I have a lot of stuff that I could be doing, but I just don't want to do anything. And then I'm like, maybe I should just do the monthly recap videos of like the overhead and just go through them. Maybe not even review stuff, maybe do short review and just post it at the end of the year and just not post anything in between. And then also kind of use the makeup regularly like a normal person. Still try to actually maybe try to engage in a no buy, other than mascara maybe. I guess more of a strict RONB, replacement only, whatever. But also, I was in makeup rehab before class, and I don't know. Somebody actually was talking about the research spiral. She called it something else. She called it rabbit hole, I think was her way of saying it. So, which I see right now, I feel super cute. I feel cute that the purple matches the liner. I don't have any other purple shirt except a lavender one. I don't like this shirt. I like this, but I messed it up with the bleach, and I'm not a colorful wearer person. What? I don't know what I'm saying. I just have no motivation to like cook, and I need to cook just because I don't want the meat to go bad because it's been in the fridge for a couple days. So I need to cook, but I don't want to. And also, like, I'm kind of more... Also, I feel like if I have oily food or like fried food, like my teeth, like my gums hurt. So that food is fried. I don't know. Everything seems like so much work and I hate everything. And yeah, I think I'm low-key depressed. Yeah, and I feel like letting go of YouTube is going to be really hard. So yeah. Alright, so guess what? I ended up getting distracted with my phone after all. I'm not watching YouTube, but on Reddit. Also, I ended up buying shit. So, which now I'm like, wow, my eyelashes look so good. Bitch ass Maybelline mascara, dude. I mean, as in a good way. It's good. But now I'm like, maybe I should... Ooh, I just touched my eye. Okay, yeah. I was trying to touch my eyelashes. Okay, I need to stop touching my fucking eyes. That's how I'm gonna get a sty. Now this one's twitching. This eye's twitching for some reason. Okay. I really like my makeup, and like it's literally just mascara, eyeliner, and brows. And like in the bathroom, the brows looked way too dark, but I mean, it's dark in here. We have black curtains and you know, whatever. So I ended up buying stuff. I got the primer mascara. I got a moisturizer, and I got a saline solution for my piercing. Like, I have two up here, but I never wear them because they're uncomfortable, and apparently the saline solution is really good. I had previously bought one from H2O, and then the sprayer thing like stopped working. I don't remember what happened, but I don't know. It sucked, so I never bought it again, but I guess I heard about a different brand, and I actually got the $8 one instead of the $16 one, because the $8 one is not for piercings. It's like a very harsh sprayer, but I'm like, whatever. I'll live with the harsh sprayer. So anyway, so I did that. I mean, one of my piercings is like close to 15 years. And the other one, I don't know actually. I mean, it's at least 5+ years. But anyway, the 16, like the one that I got when I was 16, I think that one is pretty much healed up, but the other one I still struggle with. And I bought special earrings to try to make it, what is it called? Titanium earrings. And like, I think for one of them it was good. Probably the one that's 15 years old. And the other one, they still didn't like it. So, I don't know. Kind of need to do like a jewelry purge because there's some that like hurt and itch and stuff. So, I need to organize that. But anyway, so I got that spray. So, beauty adjacent, I guess I'm calling. I guess I didn't count the jewelry cleaner as beauty. But I feel like that's more fashion. I don't know. Is a spray? I don't know, whatever. Point is, I bought those things, and then the Anua moisturizer, I had it in my wish list for forever. The Beauty of Joseon, I can't say it. That one's low and it's not cutting it for here. I think I'm doing better now. I've been like reapplying moisturizer and or the lip oil right here, and also like the honey serum. But anyway, oh my god, I can't get over the mascara, dude. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, for sure I'm just gonna drop the Revolution one, whatever, I don't care. But yeah, I was on Makeup Rehab Reddit for a while, so I'm like, I'm still getting distracted with stuff. So yeah, also I ended up leaving my cats in here. Usually they're not allowed in here because their allergies act up. Well, mine specifically, although my husband is either getting sick or has really bad allergies right now. No, I don't think his cat related, but I don't think it's been windy lately, so it's not, I don't think it's that either, but anyway. It just looks so cute. Oh, he's having a nightmare. And see, like, he needs Neosporin. I don't know what the heck he did with his ear. It's like underneath his ear. I wore out MOTD for work. I almost bought a primer yesterday, but I didn't. I feel very ugly in this angle. My scalp is itchy. I kind of don't want to have to buy a Head and Shoulders shampoo conditioner thing because I don't want to. So hopefully it goes away. I think just the hot showers are finally getting my scalp. And I also kind of low-key want to declutter all of my makeup and just keep some stuff. And I low-key should just quit project panning because it distracts me too much. And I feel embarrassed because, you know, I'm recording out here in my driveway. Okay, bye. Okay, so I got 2 products and this is weird. So there's a plastic thing all throughout here, but then it stops right here. And so like it technically was not sealed. I mean, it doesn't look used. I mean, I don't know how I would know if it's used or not. Annoying freak. Maybe I'll still spray alcohol around it. I mean, technically it's supposed to help sterilize, right? But this is the moisturizer that I got. I kind of wanted to try a rice toner, but I don't like the ones where you like dip it in your hand or, you know, drop it in your hand, on your hand, whatever. And there wasn't that many. There were some spray options, but and I also could have decanted it, but the other toner I had, I couldn't remove the little plastic bit, so I just didn't want to risk that. So I ended up buying this moisturizer with rice milk or whatever, so hopefully it's good. I think I'm still gonna use the Beauty of Joseon, but then focus this on my dry patches, like around my mouth and chin, and this I am gonna put alcohol around it. I mean, it feels pretty full, so maybe it's fine. Hello, so the video clips that you saw were from January 29th to February 3rd. It is now February 12th. I had 20,000 clips for one of the days, and I'm gonna talk about my feelings through the past couple days. All right, so first let's talk about shower stuff. I finished this Olay body wash. Like I said, it was kind of a cologne scent. It was nice, but I was kind of tired of it. And I guess it still has some water in it. So then I opened this Yardley bar and it was fucking terrible. This is from Dollar Tree. Not everything from Dollar Tree sucks, but this fucking soap did. The scent wasn't actually that terrible. It did not smell like coconut or strawberry to me. But anyway, so I would, you know, lather up, and then as soon as I would rinse it off, it was just like drying as fuck. So anyway, I was just gonna throw it out. I thought about using it to clean like chicken stuff, like their water bowl and stuff, but like I didn't want to touch it, and then I ended up DIYing with it. So I watched the beginner soap DIY thing. I mean, my little bird did not turn out like hers, right? But anyway, I more or less followed a video. I will link it below if you want to try it out. My aunt still has those little soaps that are shaped like little birds, so I kind of wanted to make my own. And so, you know, for $1.25 or $1.50, it was a fun DIY, and it's still sitting in my bathroom. I just did it like a few days ago, actually. But anyway, so now we are using Caress. So I have one backup body wash and then one in session. I was looking forward to this so much, and now I feel like the scent is a little bit too strong. So a little bit disappointed in that. Maybe I'm just gonna get unscented Aveeno next time, even though I feel like it's more expensive. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. Skincare, I have one empty, so I finished this blackhead mask. It's very drying at the end. It did peel off some blackheads, so it's fine. would not repurchase. I probably would repurchase like the black mask in this brand, Lanbena. But I have Ilso and I have the sulfur mask and I have the oil cleanser, all for sebaceous filaments. So for now, I'm not gonna replace this. Kind of a random thing, but I changed out the air fresheners in my car. This one doesn't smell like anything, even fresh out of the bag. And then this one my friend got me and it smells pretty strong. Once I go through like the little refills, I'm gonna just spray a body fragrance on that. Makeup update, no makeup empties yet. Turns out there's more in the silver, but it's almost gone. I think I actually will end up fucking with it, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. And this is the mascara that I purchased. And you know how I was like, oh my god, it's so flimsy as fuck. This is actually kind of worse. Right after I got it, like it just looks, it's just bent, like it's not straight. But honestly, I am okay with it. I feel like after I put this on, I feel like after I put this on, I feel like I kind of do feel like my lids are a little stingy. Not lids, but I don't know, it just feels off, you know? And then also, yeah, I did reorganize this, so no, I did not get rid of all my makeup, but I basically put like my everyday stuff, which I've been doing that makeup look from the past clip of the purple liner, and then these two, and then this on my cheeks and eyes. Sometimes I skip the eyes because it does kind of crease a lot if I try to get, if I want the pink to show, like I put too much on and then like it creases hella. So anyway, yeah, and then I have these two palettes and another makeup thing I did. So I went on a frankening journey and I frankened a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so that's these two are some of the stuff I did, which I guess I'll talk about it. And then yeah, I haven't really been using powder lately. I feel like my pores actually look worse now with it. And then more skincare updates. So yeah, so like I said, I got this moisturizer. I basically have just been wearing all three at a time. My skin is healed. It is not dry anymore. And I've been actually using the Panoxyl cleanser again. So it's been fine. I've been really liking this so far. I think I just want to finish these and then focus on these two. I kind of been forgetting about the azelaic acid, which again, another sebaceous filament shit. So I don't really need another thing. And then this, I kind of regret getting this type of spray. I should have gotten like the fine mist thing. I think I've only used this once because it's kind of a lot, the sprayer. So I think I'm actually going to use the little cotton rounds that I got, like the reusable ones. Because either way, I've been skipping my cellar water because I wasn't sure if that was breaking me out. So I mean, that's still there. And then I don't think I've used this oil cleanser at all. This is makeup of the day. Let me show you the rest of the makeup. So I'm still working through this, but I actually ended up buying the Plant Therapy moisturizer. I use this on my hands and feet and chronic pain areas. Like, I guess this, I use it for my hands because chronic pain, but my feet, it just feels nice. And then this, I use it on my legs and arms. I was using it on my stomach, but I feel like it's making me have little bumps, so maybe I'll just use it on my legs and arms. Yeah, again, I'll talk about like why I justified buying this. I don't regret it. Like and then, you know, I finished this part. And then, so yeah, so this is the rest of my makeup. So I have my palettes here, which I will now show the frankening situations that happened, or maybe I showed it earlier. Here I have blushes. They had the e.l.f. palette in here, but I moved it into the bathroom because it's one of the ones that I neglect. Same with the Glossier one, I neglect it, so I put it over there too, which I forgot to mention. This is everything else. In here, I'm gonna store my makeup empties, which I just have the two for the year so far. So in here, I have DIY stuff, so mostly like empty stuff that maybe I would like to refranken or blah blah. This one does have a frankened powder, but I have like a big ass powder in the same shade and everything, so that's going to be there for future frankening. And then these are the 3 declutters so far of the year. I would like to report that I did not use the coupon that I got in the mail. I think it expired sometime in January. So now I'm going to talk about my feelings and why I decided to take a break from project panning. Kind of basically, I just have a pretty addictive personality. I am not diagnosed, but I feel like the ADHD and the OCD kind of fight each other and at the same time mix together, and it's bad. Point is I was just thinking about project planning way too fucking much and getting distracted over stuff, and also YouTube watching. I watch a lot of YouTube. Sometimes I listen to it and I'm doing other stuff, but sometimes I'm just watching it, and I feel like it is good to have non-productive parts in your life to wind down, you know, and just to relax. But I feel like I was abusing it, you know, and especially when it comes to like trying to do my homework or like reading, or just like when I need to concentrate, like my mind would just kind of go to project planning. And like I've always had this issue even before project planning, like my mind just decides to grasp onto one thing and then it'll just kind of go to that thing. Since around the same date, February 3rd or so, I have stopped watching YouTube. So yeah, I haven't gone on the app even to look at comments, or sometimes I just like scroll on it. Sometimes I just go on it and look at my subscribers. Sometimes I just like scroll on it and like read comments of videos but not actually watch them. Like stuff like that. Now I've defaulted to Reddit though, which is kind of bad, but I feel like with Reddit it's a little bit easier to not get into it too much because I just follow a few subreddits, versus YouTube just seems like immense. Although I have gotten in trouble with Reddit because makeup rehab people don't post that much, so I don't have any new things to read. Sometimes I do search like random thoughts that I have and I'm like, okay, somebody has something similar, somebody has like a different take. Other subreddits that I follow is Project Pan and Minimalist Beauty, but I feel like the Minimalist Beauty one, that one was kind of bad because then I kind of just want to get rid of everything, and then people would give more reviews there, so I would be more tempted with those posts. There's a couple times that I went on Makeup Addiction, and that was probably the worst one because I got into a spiral of looking at things. But again, I feel like it's better than YouTube. I definitely do think I need something else, right? But anyway, there's that. This is all over the place, but okay, so the other reason why I bought this, I bought the mascara, I bought the moisturizer, is that it's not a punishment thing. Project Pan is just me trying to be a normal person, and I'm becoming a not normal consumer because of Project Pan. So like I said, my problem areas are makeup and skincare. With shower stuff and body care, I don't really have a problem with that. I've always been a normal consumer in that fact, that I just buy one backup shampoo, or you know, yeah, I pretty much just have like one or two backup shampoos, and I feel like that's pretty normal. And I don't have a backstock basically. And then for moisturizer, I just have the one moisturizer, and this was not cutting it. Plus also, it turns out Moko's like ear thing was fleas, so fleas love me, so has been helping as a repellent as well. We bought them. Oh yeah, there is some vet stuff that happened too, but anyway, whatever, I'll talk about it later. Point is that I'm like, it's not a fucking punishment. Same with the moisturizer. I fucking needed a moisturizer. Like, this was burning hella bad. I'm still finishing up the other two items. You know what I mean? Like, it's not meant to be a punishment. It's whatever. My skincare, I feel like, is way more under control now. Like, because I have problems with my skin, like, I would buy a batch of stuff and then I would just let it sit in the bathroom forever and not use it, because it either just made stuff worse or like it didn't do anything. but now I'm actually trying to go through it, and if it doesn't work out, then I just use it on my body. So I feel like I said, the blackhead mask was like the oldest thing I had, and it was like a year and a half. Like, it wasn't that old. Okay, maybe it was a little bit older and I have to look back, but anyway, what I'm saying is that yeah, I've become a more normal person with skincare. I do have some random things that I don't use, like the sulfur mask and the Ilso blackhead thing, but I need to make those into a habit. But anyway, I still have some random things like that, but it's not that bad. As for the makeup, I feel like that's where it becomes a problem, just because I'm always thinking about the next best thing and stuff. And for that, I was doing the 1 in 1 out thing with Project Panning. But yeah, so that one's definitely a struggle still. Makeup is still a problem. I still think about stuff. And actually with skincare, I still kind of like research stuff, but like not to the effect of the makeup, you know? At least with the skincare, I'm like, okay, I need to get through this stuff, and if it doesn't work for XYZ, then I'll like research more stuff in the future, because bitch acid is just for limits. I hate them and I can't figure them out. Like I said, salicylic acid is the number one thing people recommend, but that breaks me out. So research spirals that I had so far, the main one was with eyeshadow. I really like purple, and I really like purple eyeshadow, and I have like 2 shades. And yeah, so I ended up franking a bunch of stuff. I now have 1 more purple shade, so that's cool, but I feel like I was still researching other palettes, and for some reason I really want an indie palette. I kind of regret depotting my stuff. At some point I was like, oh, I want to find the perfect palette, just to like have 1 palette and get rid of all the stuff I have right now and just have the 1 palette with everything I need and want. But there is no such thing as the perfect palette, because I just want, you know, the 3 or 4 colors. Well, I want pink, purple, red, and brown in one, but I want it to be, you know, cool tone brown, and I want it to be like this type of, you know. So I have so many like things that I want in a palette that I'm not gonna be able to find that, and the stuff that I have now is good enough. And I don't know, I'm trying to hold off on buying eyeshadow, and I think I can do it, especially. And then I look at the makeup minimalism subreddit and I'm like, oh, I should be that person. I should have less things and only keep what I like and blah blah blah. I feel like I still ended up spiraling window shop. I still ended up window shopping after that, I feel like, but I think I'm mostly calmed down with the eyeshadow. I also have been really liking the purple eyeliner. Right now it's super smudged AF, but I was like, oh, what if I get a green one and a pink one? A green one for choir because that's something that we use all the time, and a pink one because I like pink too. But I'm like, I just don't want it to become a bigger and bigger thing, you know? Like the purple, if I finish it, I'm gonna repurchase it and it's fine. I just don't want to keep amassing more and more shit and like just, I don't know. It's just kind of hard to pan the makeup. The other thing is the Perfect Berry Lip Balm. Okay, so I had a Ritual Diffuse one and I finished it, and I wanted a stick one, and the Nivea one is not purpley enough to me. So I went on like research spirals for that too. I stumbled upon one. My plan is that I'm just going to wait until I finish a couple more things, and then I will buy that. And if it's not it, then I will just repurchase a Ritual Diffuse one, even if it's potted. Maybe I'll try to franken it with a regular untinted lip balm, but whatever. But yeah, so I've gone on those research spirals again. That's calmed down. So the other frankening I did was to put more of the blushes with Aquaphor, and so I did end up having this as my blush, and then the other as the Aquaphor whatever. And I feel like the orange one ended up becoming too soft because that's the one I moved. So yeah, so I melted it and then I froze it, or not froze it, but I put it in the fridge, and I think that kind of made it better. But anyway, still haven't used it on my cheeks yet. I've also looked into brown lip things and tinted lip balms and all that stuff, but I'm just whatever. This one was actually a recent one. This one was a couple of days ago. The other research spiral was with foundation, which I'm still not done with the CoverGirl one. I haven't even made a dent on the Glossier one, but I'm already like, oh, I think I want to get a drugstore one that's cheaper than Glossier but thin enough, but covers a little bit. So anyway, so now I've settled on Wet n Wild and one other one. I considered a Fenty stick one, but it's too expensive for me, dude. I just can't justify $40 for a foundation. I'm gonna use the Glossier one, and then once it's done, then I'll look for another one. Which that's the other thing, like finding the holy grail thing is annoying as fuck to me, but I guess my plan is to find holy grail / good enough products just to keep buying them as staples or whatever. And that's what I want to be, like a normal consumer that does that, you know? And so again, for the colored items, I don't want to buy more shit because it's a lot of stuff. By that I mean eyeshadow, blush, and like lip stuff, which lip stuff I don't have that much, but still I don't want to amass a bunch of stuff. for eyeliners. I have 3, but again, I don't want to amass the whole thing because then it just becomes, oh, well, now I want this, now I want that. I am kind of glad that I am such a picky ass bitch because there's so many categories that I don't have any. Like, I don't have a concealer, I don't have a bronzer, a contour, a highlighter, but it's because I'm a picky bitch. But you know, the blush category, I have a lot. Project Pan break stuff, so I'm not gonna do these vlogs anymore. It makes me think about stuff even more. Yeah, my brain just defaults to Project Pan. It's not a bad thing when I just want a distraction, but it's a bad thing when it is a distraction, like I said, with, you know, school and stuff. And also I just want more time for hobbies in other areas. I feel like this year, I mean, it's barely February, but this year I have been doing more DIY projects, which is really good. I also want to focus on music. We recorded a new song, well, part of it. Most of it is done, but then I recorded vocals for it, and I guess my husband says that it needs more stuff. But anyway, so we did that, and then we ended up entering in the Tiny Desk contest, which I don't think we're gonna win. But yeah, I just wanted to throw my hat in the contest. So for Lent last year, I did the same thing. I did not watch YouTube for 40 days, but I still posted, and I would still go on the app but just not watch stuff. I would still scroll on YouTube, but I would not watch videos. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do that again this year, but I'm gonna be more strict this time. I'm not gonna post for 40 days, and I'm not going to go on the app at all unless it's for school or music related stuff or tutorial based stuff. Not makeup related, but just like, how do I change a tire, you know, like that type of stuff. And I'll use a different account so I don't get suckered into other stuff if I do need the tutorials or blah blah blah. As for the Project Pan stuff that's in right now, I'm gonna keep the same for the wedding Project Pan and for the regular one, and then I'll report back in April. And once in April, I'll probably just do 5 products for Project Panning. Maybe I'll do the 3 makeup products that I still really want to finish, and like 2 skincare ones that I would like to get through, which I feel like at that point I'll have the ones I have right now done. But anyway, so that's kind of the plan. I also might just quit Project Pan completely. Like I said, the goal is just to be a fucking normal consumer, and I already was a normal consumer in some areas of my life, and I feel like obsessing over Project Pan is making me just obsessed over Project Panning instead of like a normal consumer, you know? So yeah, which same thing with the mascara. I was like, I don't have a mascara problem. I have one fucking mascara that sucks ass. It's okay if I buy another one type of thing. Which again, I wasn't gonna buy 20,000 just to find the one or whatever. Which even the Maybelline one, I'm like, okay, I guess it's not the best thing ever type of thing, but it's good enough for me, so I'm just gonna keep repurchasing it. I'll either do the pink one, the regular one, or the primer one next time, and whatever. I'm just gonna, because for the longest time I used to buy the CoverGirl one, but I feel like that one I would get flakies by the end of the day. Which same thing with the Revolution one, I would get flakies, but for that I think it's just because I rubbed my eyes, so then I would get like the little tubing remnants on my cheeks. I feel like I definitely have more time on my hands without YouTube, and it's still kind of a struggle to concentrate on stuff sometimes. I feel like I haven't been thinking about Project Pan that much lately too. When we were gearing up to do the music video thing, I was only thinking about that. I was stressing out over it, but it was kind of nice, like a kind of nice change of pace, you know? And then I also feel like Mondays are always really bad because Mondays I feel super overwhelmed over things. And I think the Mondays is when I always have like more of the Project Panning and the window shopping spirals. So I need to work on that. And then for cleaning stuff, I just want to know if I'd be happier just doing stuff on my own. Because like I said, it does help me motivate myself to clean, to do my videos. But at the same time, I'm like obsessing over the subscriber count. I'm like getting upset over hate comments. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, why am I doing this type of thing? So there's that. And then also it's like people are like, oh, you're not taking out the trash. Oh, you're not scrubbing this. and it's like I kind of just want to clean for me at the same time. Like yeah, that's pretty much it. And I also don't know where to fit my cleaning. Sometimes I can't really do everything in a day, and it's better just to do a video when I do everything in a day. And I don't know, dude. Just, and then editing hurts my hands. Like, I don't want to do shit. So I think I just need to cut some things, and this is gonna be it. So yeah, probably will come back in April. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. Thank you for watching. Bye.